Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute onion flowers, starting off with some red onions. I've peeled the onions and I've sliced off a portion at the root so that it makes a flat spot so that the onion doesn't roll around. Then take a sharp knife and cut the onion in half, but don't go all the way through the onion. Go to about ½ an inch from the bottom so that all the pieces stay together. Cut it in half again so you get 4 segments, and then cut each of those 4 segments in half. So you end up with an onion that's cut into 8 pieces and it's all joined together at the bottom of the onion. And so you can see all the segments are separate, but it's all joined together at the bottom. And you're going to do this with all 4 onions. And I would recommend that you use just a smaller onion that I have here. But this is all that I had available at the grocery store when I went looking for red onions on that day. They were a little bit too big for this recipe, but they still turned out really nice. Then place the onions in a bowl, and you're going to drizzle 3 tablespoons of olive oil on top of the onions, and then add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Then gently toss the onions in the oil and vinegar until they're well coated. And then place them in a 9 by 13 inch baking dish that's been greased. And just make sure you have quite a bit of space between each of the onions. It gives them some room to spread out. Take the remaining oil and vinegar in the mixing bowl and just pour it on top of the onions. Then sprinkle with salt and a little bit of cracked pepper if you want. And then cover the dish with aluminum foil and bake this at 425 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes until the onions have opened up and they are nearly tender. I'll show you what that looks like here. And then put it in the oven uncovered for an additional 10 minutes. And the recipe states that you can serve each of the onions with a sprinkling of capers. And that's what those are. Those little green things are capers. These were delicious. The onions were nice and tender. The balsamic vinegar and the olive oil give them a really nice flavor. And they were so pretty. They look like water lilies in my opinion. I was very impressed with this. This would be an excellent side dish or an appetizer if you're having a dinner party. It made a really cute little garnish on the plate along with the broccoli and that chicken that I made. The only thing that would have made it better is if they were a little bit smaller because there was just a bit too much onion on one plate there. Otherwise though, they were a lot of fun to make and they turned out great, so give them a try.